area given to them is always questionable. And sometimes you can also look at the fertility, the type of land given to them, whether it is a fertile land or not. So these are challenges that we come to realize, during our intervention. And we think we cannot go and force people to give them land. Of course, people have their land ownership rights too. But it's for us to share with people, to discuss with them, to conscientize them, so that they also understand that women equally have the right to own and control land. And if this happens, in fact, it's going to be to our own benefit. I mean, the benefit of everybody in the Gambia and even beyond, because we will have women who are really prepared to cultivate large scale. And in fact, when this happens, it's not going to be limited to subsistence kind of cultivation. It could even be commercial. That's why we think that when women have access and control over land, food security will be guaranteed. Yeah, so basically I think this is my own take in the whole thing.
When you look at the plight of the rural women, it's been many years, in terms of NGOs or in terms of international organizations, haven't done much about what the rural woman is doing.
Balde, I would say, enough is enough. Both on the side of the women and also on the side of those who own land. You understand? Women cannot also sit and fold their hands, especially the rural woman, and say people have to come and uplift them from their status. Typically, I am from a rural community, and I think rural women are really doing a lot. But perhaps some of them don't understand their rights in certain areas, okay, in certain spheres, In that example, for instance, some women, if they have land, fine. If they don't have, fine, because they think it's not a right for them. So that's actually a problem, okay, because they think if you look at the line of land tenure system in the Gambia, of course we all know it's typically traditional, okay, and with that it's bringing a lot of challenges. So one, the women really need to come up. It's not about fighting, it's not about confronting, okay, it's not about physically attacking each other or one another. It's about sharing, okay. Let the women come up, share their issues, things that they think are heartfelt issues that affect them. They need to share it. Because like we are doing at the level of ADWAC, and the entire project, the SAGE project, be it Senegal, be it Guinea, when we go down, we don't tell them what the problem is. We allow them to tell us what the problem is. Together, we share with them, in their own interest, what they think could be done to address a problem. Because we tell them, like the gender issue, people think it has to be confrontational, everything has to be on force. No, we tell them that's not the right approach. Let's try to discuss, let's try to share. But of course, it's important that the landowners, especially the authorities, the local authorities, let them understand. Please let them share with us and know that if you give a woman a land, you are helping an entire family. So it's not for the woman to say, give me. It's a right that she has. If there is, give her. So that at least we will have improved a lot of things that is really affecting that woman in that community.
Brigade Tabu Korea is also the head of programs. Where will ADPAC be in the next 5 years?
For your information, we would move further than the northern part, because very soon there is another partner that we want to work with that will be touching the West Coast region. So it's like ADWAC is expanding, and our expectation is we would cover the entire country in the next 5 years. I am very hopeful that we will reach there.
We also spoke to some of the participants. There are several participants across the West African sub-region, mainly from Guinea-Bissau and Senegal, which have a penetrating interest in land, related issues. And we are going to talk to Fatoumata Korea from Kolda, who is also working alongside ADWAC on this issue, the thematic issue of land and accessibility. So Fatoumata will tell us from the perspective of a Senegalese NGO.
Mais nak réeré wuñ mbir ne problème ngi ci biir ndax jigéen buy liggéey itam buy am suuf di liggéey suuf si du loo xamante ne moo ko moomal boppam ndax am na mbir mi am na ñaar yu ci nekk mën nga am suuf boo liggéey mën nga am suuf aussi boo xamante ne yaa ko moomal sa bopp suuf soo xamante ne yow ci ngay dogal li ci bari nag si jigéen ñi mooy suuf yi ñuy am dañ leen koy aal wala mu doon suuf yoo xamante ne fa ñuy sëy ñoom ñoo moom terrain yooyu suuf soosu ñu fay liggéey te aussi problème tam am na benn problème bu fa nekk ci wàllu food sécurité liñ naan jigéen ñi il faut ñu am contrôle ci suuf accès baax na mais aussi il faut ñu am contrôle ci suuf pour food sécurité mën a am ndax dañuy gis ne les fois ci famille jigéen balaa mooy liggéey bu amee tool sax balaa moo fay liggéey il faut mu liggéey toolu jëkkër ba pare wala toolu fi mu dëkk ba pare doog a mën a liggéey toolam te boobu day fekk ne time bi mi ngi dem nawet bi mi ngi dem ndax nawet bi du xaar tant que muy liggéey ci toolu jëkkër ji bay pare wala ñëw liggéey ci toolam day fekk ne time bi mi ngi dem sori na ni kon li muy jot a liggéey ci kii bi du bëre après nawet bi jeex
miɗe wawi wiide leydi amin no développé kono somin noddali rewɓe min ɓantiɓe takko amen haray min gara min waɗani e fus wonde goo on tigui haray no mari décision gorko haray no mari décision waɗugol goɗɗum kono no gasa joni hara debbo makko no mari ko no wawiramo wallude haray on décision makko on wawa wonde ko moƴƴi simin inni min accay rewɓen ka fii ka ñamete fii ka food sécurité haray min tampini hoore meɗen ɓe wakkilo ɗen waɗen rewɓen ɓe wona ɓe heɓa access ɓe heeɓi kono contrôle no manki taw wallen rewɓen ɓe contrôle leydi men ndi contrôle leydi men ndi min taway ha tigi tigi on golleji ɗi yahay food sécurité on yaha yeeso ko ɗum woni probléme ko woni probléme fof ko o to waɗugol debbo ɓaawo tamin accu rewɓen ɓaawo surtout ɓe wonɓe ka fulawaji tamin accuɓe ka ɓaawo yaaden e maɓɓe kala golleji ko jogi ɗen yaaden e maɓɓe gollen gorko o debbo o fof ko gootum min fof komin gootum min fof min mari même droit min fof komin tagaɓe min duwa yaadude min duwa ka accude rewɓen ɓaawo min inna o ko debbo o duwaka wonde yeeso o duwa wonde ɓaawo non min wawata wadde min duwaka wadde ɗum kono min wawi yaadude e maɓɓe surtout ala food sécurité ɗon on koɗo simin wakkilike to min acci rewɓen min jokkodiri ka food sécurité en taway min yaha yeeso min acci ɓe woni ɓe heeɓi access et contrôle du bon terre bon leydi moƴƴudi fi ɓe yaha ɓe golla min yiyay ko rewɓen watta ko min yiyay ɗum min komi wawi wiide ɗo kon nde ñalande ɗo ko no moƴƴi fi honɗum rewɓe wonɓe ka dowri ɓen anda ɓe yeggitaka ɓe anda ɓeɗe wondi haysi menen ɓe iwali ɓen toon ɓen nene amin no iwi toon ka ɗowri baba amin no iwri toon ka ɗowri kono ɓe wawata ɓe yeggitude min andita tun ɓe capital min inna ko rewɓe capital tun min wawata ɓe yeggitude 15 octobre 2013 min innuno min waɗaymo e 15 on forum min inno min waɗaymo e 15 octobre kono min tawi fête tabaski on no fota 15 et 16 woɓɓe go waɗi ɗum joni min wawata ɓe fof maɓɓe yeehi ka tabaski min wawata wadde ɗum on fête on min acci joni min waɗi réunion min programme minen équipe genre programme sage adouak aprodel fodde min tawi yomin suɓu date min ara Gambiga fino min waɗa expérience change d'expérience avec e yimɓe rewɓe Gambie e rewɓe min addori rewɓe amen ɓen yimɓe Sénégal addori rewɓe maɓɓe ɓen fiɓe waɗi échange d'expérience e rewɓe Gambie ɓen ko ɗum waɗi si min ari ɗo hannde fiyo min daaru kadi ko honno ɓe waɗata activité maɓɓe on surtout au théâtre forum minen kadi si min daari ɗum ɗo ko expérience mi woni ƴettude min natta ka meɗen miɗen hooli kadi kamɓe ƴettiɗno ƴettude kadi expérience amen par exemple ka gendarme aprodel no mari expérience beaucoup no mari expérience ɓuy ka gendarme